Is this happening? Record. Record. I can't delay it anymore. I already decided to do this. There were a few people that I asked the question. Because my channel has been through a real big dry spell. If you could really call it a dry spell, because I don't really have much traffic on my channel anyway, but I was sitting back, I was like, my new job has me doing a crazy schedule, which reminds me, I have to go to in like about an hour and a half, but we can do this. So I was like, I want to try something new, something different, but what can we fucking do? I know! Let's ask the public, but what does the public want to see? I gotta go through my memory banks and decide, what is something I know people in the past have asked me to do? And this game popped up. This game popped up ever since I did the game Major Minor. And yes, if you're new here, I did Major Minor. Start to finish. Hell, I got the true ending. And here we are. Oh, I put it on Twitter asking this question if I should play this. Oh my god, did you people come out of the woodwork. So here we go. With webcam too, to boot, just like the last time. Alright. Okay, Clace. Let's see what you've got. Show me what you've got. I recognize that sword. Oh. The spiritual sequel. Or just sequel to Major Minor. Ladies and gentlemen of the humble internet. This is Winds of Change. There it is. Story and game by Clace. I will probably also be putting this on Twitter with your name attached to it, Clace, just to show you I'm true to the word that I'm gonna. Oh god, I have to die real quick. Hold on. Just to show that I'm going through with this. And wow, that music is blasting in my ears. It sounds a little better. I can still hear it just fine. New game. Enjoy your adventure. Choose wisely. Okay. In the world of Alestia, the spirits reign supreme. Oh god, I recognize this from the demo. Also play the demo. You can look that up.
The rebellion is in shambles. With the recent loss of their leader, they are struggling. But this defeat was not without a victory of its own. For in his final moments, he secured an artifact of great importance. This blade was paramount to the Triumvirate's leadership of Alestia. And without it, their tyrannical grip on the people would surely fall. Having no choice, they give their Grand Inquisitor one simple order. Destroy the rebellion and retrieve the lost blade of the Triumvirate. But Dormek, the new leader of the rebels, has set other plans in motion. Hiding the blade in Valinor, he is confident that it will be protected. This sheltered hamlet is now custodian to the weapon that would liberate the world. And so, it would be met with a gruesome fate by the Triumvirate and their Grand Inquisitor.
I would give an oh shocked face, but I remember this from the demo. Whims of change! It's happening. Part of me actually forgot this game has a budget, which means there's voice acting, which means I don't have to drive myself insane with voicing every single character, which I have done in the past. Oh, the game's not waiting for me, it's just going. Okay, that's good. Everything is burning! I can do little to stop it from spreading. Have you tried? More than not. Oh, I forgot. You can save. We can save on the go. 10 out of 10. Clace, your game is going to start. Okay? You're going to start at the top. You will start at 10 out of 10. And we'll see where you fall by the end of this misadventure. How far would my hands go down? You don't know. An immense pain assaults my head, and I throw my face into my hands. I'm glad I swapped out the contacts, so now I can be more slapstick. The same question repeatedly plays in my mind. What the fuck am I doing here? Like, God damn it, I was chilling on my human Earth. Now all of a sudden I'm in the middle of the Hobbitville, and it's all on fire. I swear to fuck. If who's behind me being pulled into this world is who I fucking think is behind pulling me into this world, I have not forgotten the promise that I gave him. I have no knowledge of what happened up until this point. My brain is struggling to fill in the blanks, not gaining any headway. It's almost like, until this exact moment, I never existed. Then, why is it now that cognition has found me? You are all now thinking the same thing. What if at this exact moment you came into existence and all the memories you could think of was something implanted into your head? And you watching this video is the tutorial of your life kicking up. It's when you press the start button. It's time to wake up. You are the chosen one. Now go fulfill your destiny. After you're done watching this video. Was there something I could do to put out these flames? Yes! More than nothing. I would... A very, very, very bad tasting joke just entered my head. Half of me is very proud of it. The other half is like, too soon is an understatement because it's going on right now. So we're gonna put it on the shelf for like a week. Then we'll dust it off and bring it out. Or perhaps was I the cause of this inferno to begin with? I've had those mornings. You ever just wake up and you're surrounded by death and you're like... You just wake up surrounded by death and destruction and you're like... Am I the cause of this? Uh-oh. If you're new here, no, I'm never going to tell you why or how many weapons I have within arm's reach. It's not for you to know. But just know you're safe. A foolish thought, one that I throw away. If I was responsible, then I wouldn't feel this sense of dread. Not necessarily! An emotion shared by those who stand beside me. Who the fuck?
Come on, pick up the pace. If we waste any more time, we won't make it out alive. There's no way the Elder would let me let that one down.
Miss... I forgot you were standing right there from the demo, but... Or if you were from the demo, I honestly don't remember. 2, I feel like a jackass because I don't remember who you are. I feel like I should. I went through the demo. But I don't. I'm terrible with names. I really am. I feel like she's escorting me, and I should follow her? Could it be that she's tasked with my protection? I grasp at the straws that are the memories of my mind. I'm only able to latch on to one. It's the title that I go by.
Are you even paying attention?
Yes. I am a man.
I know who you are, Seer. Did you hit your head or something?
No, but this is a dream, bitch! She scoffs as she turns the other way. But I know, oh, she's right. I'm not taking this seriously. It all feels like a dream, and I doubt it's all happening. A few moments later, a sudden sensation startles me. When's that other big dude come in? There's a firm grip on my soul. There he is! Underneath a veil of fright, I turn to greet the second stranger.
Valessa has our safety in mind, okay? Forgive her hot-headedness for me. Freedom isn't too much farther.
I would look up who voice acts everything in this game, because I know this game has big names attached to it, but I want to say for certain that turns into spoilers, so I'm not going to.
We need to stay calm and think this through. Two guys like us, we should have no problem. We'll be safe and sound before you know it.
Thank you for implying that I can handle myself. It's not the first time, it's very welcome. It was this one time when I was selling shit down in Texas, going door to door in the ghettos of Houston. And this big black guy answered the door, and he's warning us that there are feral pit bulls, big nasty ones, roaming the streets. And he looked me up and down and was like, "You'll be fine." We weave through the houses and alleys to remain unseen. Doing our best to be completely silent, we bring no attention to ourselves. The flames encourage our urgency, but we're careful not to be fast or reckless. Our silence makes everything else more prominent, however. The screams of those being slaughtered fill me with a feeling of disgust. Yeah, we need to find cover, and Valessa points out a small alcove waiting nearby.
Look, they're dying because they can't. We need to stay calm and think through this together. If we freak out, we'll only end up like them. No?
Yes! Before we take any action, we need to get our own shit straight.
She has a point. Our first instinct was to run, but so was theirs. We should let them face the brunt of this attack.
There has to be another way to do this. Good idea. Let them soak it up for us. And that's the happy response. Wait, so we're letting them die to buy us time? Is there another way?
I agree, Ulrich. We can't sacrifice everyone to buy time. I think the people of Valinor deserve far better.
Would you rather perish with them, Valessa? That's what'll happen if you go running out there. We're not equipped to handle this on our own. You have to remember what I'm doing here. It's my job to protect the both of you. Everyone else is expendable.
My suspicions are correct. Ulrich is the one protecting us. But why exactly are we a higher priority than the civilians? I bet that sword has something to do with it. I venture a guess that we're currently in this Valinor. The pain in my head pulses again, and I stumble back. As I let out a groan, Ulrich rushes over to my side. His exaggerated concern is now understandable.
It must be the smoke. Make sure to sit down. The lower you are right now, the better. Are you having trouble breathing?
I'm fine! cold. Not cold, like cold sickness, but I'm fine. Thank you. Big, giant, I want to say Wolfman? I want to say you're a wolf? Does that make me racist for just assuming someone's animal? Oh, God! I shake my head. Oh, God. That's going to happen every time I laugh. Just walking up to some dude saying, "Are you a wolf? Am I racist?" This causes Valessa to chime in, voicing her concerns as well.
Yeah, something else is going on here. He's been acting strange for a while now.
You don't say.
Is there something you need to tell us?
Both of these are true. Actually, wait, I do know what's going on right now. Thank you, fucking hindsight of the demo. So I can't seem to remember anything from the past.
Did some debris fall on your head back there? I'm starting to side with Valessa on this one. Come on, time to gear you up.
He steps away for a few moments and inspects the ground around him. There's a brief period where I can't see him, but he returns with a blade. The fire causes it to glisten, almost like it's begging me to take it.
I don't care what's going on in that head of yours, but it's not more important than your survival. We're all overwhelmed. It's not just you.
He holds out the blade, expecting my compliance. At this rate, it seems like fighting may be inevitable.
Take it. We won't be standing here forever. As soon as we leave this alcove, we'll be vulnerable. I can't take care of you all the time, you know.
You're fucking right, you can't. Give me the goddamn shit. Look at the icon for I can't fight. I have no training. I'll do this.
Now that's what I like to hear. I'll feel better if you have something to fight with. Valessa has her daggers, but you had nothing.
I have these. God, I think I'm actually dying. I grab the blade and swing it a couple of times, testing its weights. It seems good enough for me. I wouldn't have any problems using it. Though it was a far cry from the massive blade that Ulrich carried.
Now then, it's time to move. It seems like some of the noise has finally died down. We should start by investigating the town square.
That's because they're all dead. He walks off, expecting us to follow along. But as I'm about to take a step, Valessa grabs my arm. The look on her face tells me something is wrong.
You were confused about all this, right? I bet you don't even know what being the seer means. Or how we've known each other for our entire lives.
Fuck no! I look at the ground both in shame and confusion. She's completely right. My head is a mess. As I try to think of an excuse, her response surprises me.
That's normal, but please listen. We only have a few moments before Ulrich notices we're not there. The seer is special. You wield spirits to induce prophetic visions. When you have these visions, you're unable to remember anything. When you wake up, you'll dismiss it as a dream and forget it ever happened. As your scribe, it's my job to help you take advantage of this. We have to follow Ulrich now, but know one thing. The way you're acting, I'm certain this is a vision. That means you can use it for information.
She takes a few steps closer to me and grabs my hands. Staring right in my eyes, I notice a glimmer of hope shining within her.
I'm relieved. This means Valinor is still fine. When you wake up, use this vision to save everyone. It's your duty as seer to ensure this doesn't become real.
Oh, honey, you're new to the Ryman Empire. You don't know how my adventures go. A fuck ton of people are going to die. She lets go of my hands and follows after Ulrich. Though it's hard to believe what she said, I'm less confused. I finally had a reason for why I felt so disconnected. I'm literally just going through the demo again. I believe I was told there was going to be some differences, so that's why I'm not just skipping along. But if this was a vision, then what would become of Ulrich and Velessa? Why did I say it like that? Would all this carnage be undone as soon as I woke up? What if they died? What if I died? I followed after Velessa, realizing I might never know. But a faint sense of determination rises up within me. If there was a chance I could stop this, I had to do it. Was this from the demo? I honestly don't remember. In the present day, thy triumvirate conspires with their Grand Inquisitor. By the way, if your title is ever Inquisitor, Grand or not, look it up through history, folks. You're killing people. It's not just a Star Wars thing. For the events that led to Valenor's destruction had yet to be set in motion. Svoy knelt before his masters, more eager to serve than he had ever been before.
Rise, Sylvie, but please assure us of your certainty. We hate to act without knowing everything.
Do you guys practice your speeches? Because the whole unison thing is spot on.
The prisoner mentions Valenorth over and over. The rebels are hiding something of importance there. Along with recent events, we can only surmise one thing.
Yes, it's that man who's also a bat, I think. Are you a bat? Am I racist?
The Blade of Exodus.
I am almost certain. But if that's where they've chosen to hide it, it means that our other target is also there.
Your compliance pleases us, Sylvie. Your plan was risky, but it worked out in the end. A final interrogation would influence our decision further.
You'd have me interrogate the prisoner once more. If I may be so bold, to what end do you request this?
It's kind of their kink.
Not you, Sylvie. We want your apprentice to do this. It is time for him to prove his worth.
Their voices echoed loudly through their darkened chambers. It mattered not which triumph spoke, for they were all of one mind. With a clear irritation in his voice, Sovi did his best to stay calm.
My apprentice? I've told you many times I want to work alone. It would be more efficient for me to do this myself.
Insubordination? This is unbecoming of you, Sophie. We demand that you obey. The role of Grand Inquisitor can be very dangerous. If we were to lose you, a replacement would be necessary. You must train this replacement while you still breathe.
Always 2 Inquisitors. No more, no less.
As you command.
Sovi turned his back to the triumvirate and spotted his apprentice. He was standing by the door, listening to their conversation. If he'd heard of Sovi's distaste for him, he showed no concern.
Interrogation? And what would you have me extract? I thought the prisoner was at his wit's end.
Anything to confirm our suspicions about Valinor. If you fail, I will not hesitate to punish you. Remember what we're on the verge of.
I understand, Master. I'll do my best to get you what you need. What are the limits when it comes to my approach?
I guess don't kill him.
Keep him alive, Halen. I find that psychological pain is the most valid approach. He cares more for his rebel allies than he does for himself.
Then I will threaten the rebellion's very core. I'm grateful to have this opportunity, Master. Things are starting to line up well for me.
So you're saying things are turning up Millhouse?
They tend to do that when you have the Triumvirate's blessing. We should take care of this immediately and catch them unprepared. Every moment we waste is a moment they gain, Halen.
They leave the room together, talking amongst themselves. The Triumvirate waits until they're gone before speaking. A faint smile on their faces, not that we would know, as age-old plans come to fruition.
So it's finally going to happen, isn't it? What we've been waiting for all these years. Do you think we should tell Sophie our true plan?
Nah. Question: why did you say that out loud? Halen entered the prison cell without Sophie at his side. His master remained outside as a pseudo display of trust. But it was evident to Halen that no trust existed. The prisoner looked up, surprised to see a different face. Yet within him was still a slowly dwindling hope. Cut off from the rebellion, these would be his final days.
So, someone different has finally come. What are you, the executioner or something? I figured it was only a matter of time.
Actually, Sophie said to keep you alive. You seem to underestimate your value, Shane.
You think I'm important? That's not what I expected to hear.
Don't take it the wrong way. You must not know what I meant.
He knelt down in front of the prisoner. With a sinister smirk, he tried to intimidate Shane. There's no need to intimidate the guy who's already beaten and in the cell.
You're important as a bargaining chip. And the fact I must keep you alive is a curse. When I'm through with you, you'll beg for death. You see, I'm different from Sophie. He's past the bar. They no longer need to test him. But I'm in the position where results must happen. When we give you back, you'll be a broken man. And soon after, the foundation of the rebellion will crumble. You think we don't know that Damek is your leader?
Something dark. Something complete.
What?
Nani? Shane's eyes shot wide open in utter shock. It seems that Halen's threats worked to great effect.
You'd be stupid not to think we have inside men. I could order Damek's execution in a matter of seconds. You don't value your life, but you value his.
Ellipses.
Good. Now, I expect you to answer my questions. The Blade of Exodus, is it in Valinor Village? And the one who can wield it, do they live there as well?
I'm gonna guess he said something that made them go, ooh! By the time we catch up with Ulrich, it's already too late. His large blade is deadlocked with one of the enemy soldiers. Valessa draws her daggers, and I hold out my sword, ready.
We order you
you to cease your resistance. Those who support the rebellion must perish.
There's no one in that armor! To break the deadlock, Ulrich kicks the opponent in the gut. They stumble back and ready their blade with a flourish. It isn't much longer until they charge toward them again.
Valessa, your dagger!
Ulrich jumps out of the way and rolls towards us. Landing on his knees, he pries one of the daggers from her grip. Without even looking, he throws it behind himself. He closes his eyes and looks down to the ground. When he hears the impact of the dagger, his ears hold back. For a moment, it looks like he's actually sad.
Spirits, please forgive my misdeeds. I acted only to protect those under my watch.
It's a fucking war! Ulrich cares about the spirits? For some reason, I didn't expect that. But before I can think about this further, something happens. Catching Valessa and I off guard, we're in complete disbelief.
Huh?
Huh? He notices the shocked expression on both our faces. Rising to his feet, it's not long before he wears the same look. The enemy soldier fell, as expected, but there was nothing inside. Shattered pieces of armor litter the ground. As we process this revelation, confusion soon assails us. This was no ordinary attack. What we just saw was impossible.
What's going on? Ulrich, what are those things?
I don't know. Come closer, you two. This doesn't feel right. Empty suits of armor with a hatred for the rebellion.
Only those who've mastered the spirits could do this. I'm afraid this is much larger than we thought.
That can't be true. The spirits...
Well,